Let's talk about maximizing your tax refund. Hi everybody, my name's Joe Sangel. If I haven't been able to meet you, we run an organization called Fully Funded Life, and we want to help you have a fully funded life. And if you don't get a tax refund, well then you can just forward this to somebody who does. But if you're among the large majority of people who receive a tax refund, you're going to soon face this question: what should I do with my tax refund money? Now, most people immediately have a response to this question, but there's some common responses that I receive when I ask people this. They say, I'm going to pay off my credit card with it, or I'm going to buy something, and they name the item. They say, I'm going to use it to pay my property taxes or some major expense coming. Most people have an idea of where they're going to use their refund, but it's usually for something they feel is urgent, although it just may not be the best or most important way they could utilize the money. So to maximize the use of your tax refund this year, I want to prepare this for you, and we use something called the Fully Funded Life Ladder. So I hope to share this in less than 180 seconds. The Fully Funded Life Ladder is available to you, and rung number 1 says to set goals. And so I encourage you to use this for your decision making on how to use your tax refund. I promise you it'll help you maximize it. So have you written down your plans, hopes, and dreams? We really encourage you to do this right away, because we all want to win with money, just so we can fund dreams. We don't want to win with money so we can swim in money like Scrooge McDuck. Do you remember that old character? Swim in gold coins? Kind of a weird way of swimming. But rung number 2 is saving up 1 month's worth of expenses in an emergency fund. Do you have a month's worth of expenses saved up in your account? If you do not, well, this is a great way and the best way to maximize your refund. It'll create margin in your life and breathing room for your budget. I have never heard anyone say, my biggest regret is that I saved too much money. I have heard people say, my big regret is I spent all the money. If you do have at least 1 month's worth of savings, move on up to consider rung number 3, which is where you invest enough to capture the full company match or $100 a month, whichever is greater, into your company retirement fund. Are you investing enough into your retirement account? If you're not investing enough to capture the full company match, or at least $100 if your company doesn't provide a matching fund, well, this is your next step. Use your tax refund money to make up your retirement contributions for last year, and you can contribute up to the maximum allowed by law for last year, all the way through the personal income tax deadline in April. So if you're investing enough in your retirement account, however, you need to move on up to rung number 4 and look at it. And that is to eliminate all non-house, non-business debt. Can you completely eliminate a debt with your tax refund money? Do it if you can. If you can have 2 or more debts paid off, but have enough money to eliminate only one of them, well, choose the debt with the largest monthly payment. This will help you create more monthly margin, and if you're not able to completely eliminate a single debt, apply the tax refund money to the smallest amount you currently owe using the debt snowball technique. This is rung 4 of the I was broke now I'm not ladder. If you're already debt-free, except for your home, move on up to rung number 5. And that is to build your savings on up to a minimum of 3 months worth of expenses. Do you have at least 3 months of expenses saved up? If not, well then use your tax refund money, as it will build an even larger amount of financial margin. And more margin equals less stress. If you've already achieved that milestone, move on up to rung number 6. Do you see how we're using this as a decision matrix? Rung number 6 is investing at least 15% of your gross income into tax advantage investments. Are you doing that? Well, use your tax refund to build up your retirement savings, your college investment account, and your dream investment accounts. You've become an incredible money manager by the time you've gotten to rung number 6, which means you'll recognize how awesome it will be to boost those accounts with your tax refund. If you've already done rungs 1 through 6, then you've arrived at rung number 7, and you have a home mortgage still, use the money to attack that mortgage. At this point, your tax refund will enable you to gain even more momentum towards complete and total debt freedom. There's nothing better than that. If you've already achieved that amazing accomplishment of paying off your home, then look to rung number 8 for the use of your tax refund dollars, which is to invest it. Increase those investments to at least 30% of your gross income into tax advantage investments. At this point, you're funding a legacy that will not only allow you to bless many, but it will literally allow you to bless the multitudes. Incredible. And if you've done rungs 1 through 8, well, congratulations, you're at rung number 9, where you're living a fully funded life. I encourage you to use the money to fund a dream. to fund one of your dreams, or even better, fund someone else's dream. That's what living a fully funded life is all about. Chasing dreams and helping others achieve theirs too. Now, there's one big exception. Every plan has one big exception. And here's the one for the use of your tax refund money. And if you have an investment that provides immediate or nearly immediate additional income, like you could take this money, this tax refund money, and put it in an investment that produces immediate cash flow, that could be a great alternative use of the money. Suppose you're receiving a tax refund of $4,000 and you had the opportunity to invest this money into a business dream, which will produce additional income for you. Then it could be a great use of your tax refund. For example, you could use the money to purchase inventory for an online store. Or if you could allow it to produce additional income in the future, it could be a great way to multiply the impact of your tax refund. Another example is maybe you could buy a lawnmower, have a lawn mowing business. Better yet, hire somebody else to mow the lawns for you, and you make money from it. Putting money to work, earning more income for you is something we call oxen around here at Fully Funded Life. And it's how you can greatly speed up your climb up the ladder to live your fully funded life. So there it is. You've heard what we would do with tax refund money if we woke up tomorrow in your shoes. Now we hand the decision back to you. What will you do with your tax refund? And oh yeah, one more thing before I go, I believe in you.